It's story time with Oma Mary, and we are going to read the Mickey Mouse and Goofy Big Bear Scare on the boat in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful day to go camping, Mickey Mouse exclaimed as he locked the front door of the house. Are you sure we have everything? We're all ready to go, Uncle Mickey, cried Morty. Ferdy and I packed all the pots and pans and stuff we could possibly need. We've been ready to leave since daybreak, added Ferdy excitedly. Kind of sounds like us getting ready to go with the boat. Well, let's hurry up. I've packed enough food in my backpack for 3 days, Mickey, Goofy said. At first I couldn't get it all in, but I finally found room for everything. Mickey smiled. That's great. I'm glad we've all planned so carefully for this trip. The tent's ready to put up as soon as we get to our campsite. Uncle Mickey, let's follow the new bike trail out to the lake, Ferdy suggested. Okay, boys, Mickey agreed. That's a great idea. The hike began well. Sunshine warmed the breeze, and the birds sang happy songs. After a while, the friends stopped to snack on some blackberries that Goofy spotted growing beside the trail. I think this would be the best camp out we've ever had, Mickey told his friends. As Goofy turned around to agree, he tripped over a log and sprawled on the ground. His bulging backpack came open. Everything in it tumbled out onto the grass. Oh no, Goofy groaned. You fellows go on and find a good campsite. I'll repack this stuff and catch up as soon as I can.
Follow.
Okay, Goofy. Well, everything's up for supper when you get there with the food, Mickey said. See you later. The nephews called back from the trail. While Goofy scrambled to put his pack together again, someone just out of sight was watching with quite interest. Hungry Mother Bear had come to visit her baby patch. She stood beside the bush, only a few feet away from Goofy. Then, when his back was turned, she snatched the large package and disappeared into the bush. A few minutes later, Goofy hurried to catch up with his friends, scratching his head in bewilderment. This time, everything fits into my backpack just right, he mumbled. I wonder why. Well, hi, Goofy, Mickey greeted his friend at the campsite. Why don't you start supper while I finish up setting the tent? I'm almost done. We've already unpacked the pots and pans, Goofy. We'll help you, said Morty and Ferdy eagerly. Mountain air really makes you hungry, doesn't it, boys? Said Goofy. We'll have fish tomorrow, but tonight we'll have steaks straight out of my backpack. Steaks. Were steaks in your backpack, Hollis?
No.
Thinking about the good steaks we would taste, Goofy hurried and opened his backpack. There were marshmallows and bread and the peanut butter and the pancake mix. I think Emily brought that. And here, he stopped suddenly. The steaks. The steaks are gone. They can't be, Mickey exclaimed. I must have left them at the place where my backpack fell open, exclaimed Goofy. Well, Goofy said, that's not so bad. We'll just follow the trail back and get them. Come on, let's hurry. The four campers ran down the trail. When they came to the berry bushes, however, the missing steaks were nowhere to be found. I've spoiled the best camping trip ever, Goofy said sadly. How could I have lost them? He would not be comforted, no matter what Mickey and his nephew said to him. Meanwhile, at the camp, 3 uninvited guests had arrived. The mother bear and her 2 cubs had come to visit. The cubs quickly discovered that banging pans together was fun. The mother decided that the tent made it a great den, and she settled down comfortably inside it. What's that racket? Mickey wondered as they returned to their camp, but cautiously they hid in the brush nearby and peered into the clearing. Oh no, bear cubs, Ferdy moaned. Shh, warned Mickey. Maybe they'll leave soon. It's funny they haven't even eaten those marshmallows yet. Suddenly Morty realized what must have happened to their steaks. I bet they aren't hungry. They're the ones who ate our steaks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good sound effects. Uncle Mickey, Ferdy cried. Look, something's moving inside our tent, rumbled the mother bear softly as she turned over to lie on her other side. It must be the cub's bear, or the cub's mother, Mickey said worriedly. How will we get her out of there? I have to do something, Goofy thought to himself, otherwise our whole trip will be spoiled, and it will be my own fault. He noticed a pail of water standing near the firewood, and it gave him an idea. Just what kind of an idea? While Mickey and the boys watched anxiously, Goofy crawled out of the brush, straight to the pail of water. He had never moved so quickly and carefully in his life. Grasping the pail, he slowly inched his way back into the brush. Now, Goofy thought as he hid behind a large tree trunk, I'll climb this tree and dump the water in the shower. A shower would scare them away. However, the cubs had seen the pail disappear into the bushes and were watching for it to reappear. Soon they saw the pail moving slowly and jerkily up the side of the tree trunk. Here comes the mother bear, Mickey warned. She wants to see why the cubs are so quiet. Climbing the tree was more difficult than Goofy had imagined. I must be high enough now, he thought as he reached for an overhead branch. He peeked around the trunk and prepared to take aim. And what did he see? He saw all three bears staring right at him. Goofy was so frightened that he lost his hold on both the branch and the pail of water. Help! He cried. Crash, splash, leaves, branches, pails, water, and Goofy all plunged down the flattening tent. Startled, the mother bear decided that she and her cubs had had enough of this strange place. They ran off, disappearing into the thick woods. The bears have left. All four campers cheered with relief. Safe beside the campfire that evening, Morty said, "We've had an exciting day." Goofy's pancakes tasted almost as good as steak, Ferdy added contentedly, and Goofy found just the right way to spend the bears home. He saved the whole trip. It was nothing, Goofy said shyly, but he had a grin from ear to ear as he spoke. And after all, it isn't everyone who can scare away not just one, not two, but three bears all by himself. And that's the end of that story. And thanks for recording it, Hollis. Have a
You're
great day.
welcome.